Well, we're set to go with quarter number 2. Carthage ran one play at the end of the first quarter and a 4-yard gain for Newell. They have a 2nd and 6. The ball at the 24-yard line.
All right, out he comes. He's going to split Newell wide to the left side, bring Patrick over to the left side. He's going to have 3 receivers going out, 1 setback, flag on the play, and he's caught for a loss. Hunter, I don't know what he was going to do in the play. He had 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right side, took the snap, started to roll left, and immediately a flag went down. It's a motion penalty against Hancock Central. I think maybe Patrick was not set, Ron.
I think maybe the man in motion moved toward the line of scrimmage, too, before the ball was snapped. The Blue Boys are shaken right now. They've had 2 touchdowns scored upon them, and they're probably trailing for one of the very few times all season long.
They had a golden opportunity.
They really did. And Routt, at the beginning of the game, things looked a little bleak, but they came out of that on the interception.
It's a 3rd down and 6 from their 24 for Hancock Central. And back to pass, rolling to the right side is Hunter. He pumps once. He's under pressure. He gets away from Clancy. Now he's going to run. He's up across the 20, and he's going to be caught right around the line of scrimmage. It will be Cease and Meganson
and Murray.
So Clancy put a lot of pressure on him. Hunter was able to get away from Clancy from what would have been about a 10 or 15-yard loss, but still out of all that, there's no gain. He got it back within a foot of the line of scrimmage. And they'll have to punt. 4th down, still 6 yards to go. The ball at their 24 for Hancock Central. And it's Newell to do it. He doesn't stand too far back, about 11 yards. Takes the snap and gets it out of there. Again, they had pressure, and it goes high but not too far. It will bounce up in the air and be grabbed at the 48 of Hancock Central. Rout's going to have good field position again. Newell, not really an excellent punter from what we've seen so far.
26, 15, and 24.
Rockets leading 14-0. We're just into the second quarter with 10:41 remaining. And up they come with a split in Nelson to the left side. Kaufman goes into the slot out of an eye. Kaufman in motion to the left side. Pitch the ball to Whalen. He comes to the left side. Whalen trying to turn the corner and a good tackle. He's brought down around the 47-yard line. The tackler is Bill Patrick. A lot of games, that's been a big play as they had Kaufman in motion to the left to give an additional blocker over there. Whalen's got a sore ankle. He was being taped heavily when we were down in the dressing room and asked him about it. He indicated he was going to go with it. He's had Whirlpool treatments this week and worked out with the team yesterday. There was no gain in the last play for Routt. A 2nd down and 10 from the Hancock 48. Kaufman in motion to the right side. Option play right. Sheehan's going to keep the ball to the 45. Breaks into the middle of the 40. And he's going to get down near the 1st down around the 38-yard line. Brian Sheehan.
Close. It's very close to a 1st down.
Split it in on the left side, Nelson. Tight end right side, Meganson. Slot back right side, Kaufman. He's in motion right side. Quarterback keep. He's got the 1st down and then some. Sheehan's down to the 35-yard line, a gain of 4. And Rout's going to have a 1st down and 10 at the Hancock Central 35. Boy, Routt brought another huge following up here today.
Yes, and I see some red jackets over there, too, as well as the purple.
More than a couple. A lot of Jacksonville, and I suspect from throughout our area, Ron. We had calls this week from people, Merritt Ocean, Triopia, and other places wanting to wish Routt well. You notice Arcola even placed an ad in the paper wishing him well, said it's your turn. It looks like it is. 1st and 10 on the 35. Sheehan pitches to Kaufman. He wants to throw, aiming long. It may be intercepted, and it is intercepted back on the 5-yard line.
Nelson turned in. The pass went out. I don't know if they had Nelson or Meganson over there, but the pass was not well thrown.
Patrick's the man who intercepted it for Carthage Hancock Central. Bill Patrick. There's a first turnover on Routt, but there's a flag on the play as well. I think the flag is against Routt. And the Hancock Central will likely take the interception. Ineligible receiver downfield is a call against Routt. Hancock Central will decline that and take the ball, but they're going to be all the way back on their 5-yard line. Bad for Routt that they turn the ball over, but Hancock Central not in a Rose Garden themselves. They've got the ball on their 5, trailing 14-0 with 8:46 to go in the first half. And
Rout's been hammering them on defense. They've not been able to do much at all offensively last, for the entire ball game.
Anchor right, tied in both sides, and give the ball to Newell. Run it, not much. Tried the left side of the line, and Routt was ready for him. Gain of only a yard or 2. Lockman again was one of those in the stop. He'll be back next year, and he is really fine football player. He's bad in baseball, isn't he?
No. He's not.
A gain of 1 for Newell. 2nd down and 9 from their 6. I suspect Steve Newell has not faced too many defenses like this season. Back. And the quarterback's going to keep the ball, and Rout's going to keep him. They had nobody set behind the quarterback. They had the flanker to the right side. They had a double wing, 2 split ends, and nobody set up behind the quarterback. He kept the ball himself, hoping everybody would spread out and cover the receivers. And Routt stayed home and stopped him after a gain of only 1 out to the 7-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd down, 8 yards to go from their 7. Here to the right side, split into the left side, a pro set with a split back. And back on a draw play, they give the ball to Newell. Newell's going to be caught. He'll be brought down for a loss. Who is that man that got him? Michael McGill. PA man called him Michael. Big Mike McGill wearing size 16 shoes. I'm not kidding you. Made the tackle, and there's no gain. It's going to be a 4th down and 8 from their 7-yard line. They tried around home to find him a shoe and couldn't get one. They came up here and they put a 15 on him, and he said it's too small. They put a size 16 shoe on him. It fits. Now they're going to punt. Newell's in the end zone. Here comes the rush. He got it out of there, and it's going to go out of bounds up across the 35, up near the 40.
Oh, they got a good mark out of the ball.
Yeah, they did. The ball went out of bounds around the 39, and the official wasn't up there on it.
They're going to give it to him. Give it to Routt at about the 40. I think it went out of bounds long about the 34, 33.
Yeah, it was way inside the 40. Rockets come up. They go into a double wing with a split into the left side. Give the ball to Murray, and he's going to be caught. I haven't seen him run that play yet this year, and I don't think they will again.
I don't know what they were going to try to develop out of that.
Scott Eichert was a tackler. He's a defensive specialist. Plays the left end. A Letterman at 165.9, and he dropped Murray for a loss of 5 yards back to the 45 and a 2nd and 15.
Looked like the quarterback pitched it back and said, "Here they come."
They were, with no blockers in front of him. So a 2nd and 15 route from the 45 of Hancock Central. Out of that wishbone tee. Again, same formation. The double wing. Murray the lone step back, but they're going to throw out of it this time. And watch out, Brian. He gets rid of it just as he's hit. And it's incomplete. It went over the head of Whalen. Coming in from the blind side to hit Sheehan was Scott Eichert. Eichert got Murray on the last play, and this time he got Sheehan. In motion to the right side. Sheehan back to pass again. He's under some pressure. Gets a screen pass to Whalen, who then falls down with it. It'll be a completed pass for a loss of about 6 yards. Well, that series didn't go anywhere. 6-yard loss as Whalen caught the ball, and in reaching for the ball, he lost his balance and fell down at the 49. Routt lost 6 yards on the completed pass. It'll be 4th and 21, and they'll have to punt. Snapped the ball and a flag, and I think Hancock was offside before the ball was snapped. It looked like somebody on the left side of that defensive line came off sides, and they did.
They're coming. You can watch them. They've got 3 outside men over here on the left side, and they're going to try to block it.
It was Eichert, the man who turned into 2 good defensive plays, who jumped quick that time. They started to walk the penalty off against Routt. Hey, guys, we go the other way. The Routt fans let the official know it. Gail Borton, the referee, who started to walk the wrong way. So it's going to be a 4th and 16 route at the 46 of Hancock Central. Yeah, they do have guys outside ready to come at him. They have 7 men up on the line. Earlier they had only 5 up there. McGill the snap, and McGill will get it out of there. Not too far. It's going to hit on the 25. Bounce for Routt out of bounds down to the 22. And we have 5:15 remaining in the first half. 1st and 10 in their 22. And Hunter's going to throw the ball. It's complete to Patrick. Patrick is getting by a couple of men and up to the 30-yard line. He made a beautiful move on Lockman and Cease and got between them both. They appeared to have him zeroed in, but a nice move by Bill Patrick after receiving the pass from quarterback Hunter. And it's an 8-yard play for Hancock Central. They've got 3 wide receivers as Hunter goes back to pass. He's under pressure, and he's going to be caught. He's caught back at the 16-yard line. Craig Clancy. Clancy got him and brought him down. I don't know if they were trying to set up a screen or what it was. Hunter didn't seem to be in a big hurry as he was dropping back, and Clancy was. And there's a 14-yard loss. And it'll be a 3rd and 16 from their 16-yard line for Hancock Central. Clancy, I thought, played his game of the season last Saturday at Bloomington Central Catholic. Back to pass again goes Hunter. Hunter's under pressure from McGill. He's caught all the way back on the goal line.
But they're going to mark it out on the 1, and McGill stormed through there.
Hunter's getting up slowly after Michael McGill did it. You got Clancy from one end on the first play, and you got McGill on the other end on this play. Those two boys are tight. Clancy is 6'2", 190, and McGill is 6'4", 205, and they put the ball on the 1-yard line, a 15-yard loss. It's 4th and 31 from their 1, and keep in mind, Newell is not a real strong punter. He will have to stand in the depth of the end zone. He is 9 yards deep in that 10-yard end zone. Kaufman's up at the 35 to receive it. Snap, and the kick. High, but not too much distance. It's going to be taken for Routt at the 33. With the ball is Cease. Cease is to the 30, to the 25. Cease is brought down hard at the 21-yard line. Robbie Cease returned it. The punt was 32 yards, and Cease made a return of 12, and Routt again has excellent position. 1st and 10 of the Hancock Central 21. 3:01 to go in the half. They're in a position now, Ron, where even if they don't get a TD here, you're within Kaufman's range for a field goal. Just don't lose anything on these plays. 1st down and 10 on the 21, going to the south end of Hancock Field. Kaufman comes up in the slot on the right side. Sheehan is giving the ball to Murray through the middle. He's got a gain inside the 15. Murray's down to at least the 12-yard line. Nice play by Sheehan as he quickly slipped the ball to the fullback Murray and then ran towards Whalen like he was going to give him the ball, and Murray was through there on a big hole. That offensive line is doing a super job for Routt. Whalen hits it through the right side. He's going to get the 1st down. He'll be down near the 10-yard line. Whalen hasn't been able really to get too much going as yet, operating on a rather bad left ankle, and he comes limping back to the huddle right now. And Routt wants a timeout. Timeout with 2:11 remaining in the first half. Routt comes up to the line. They got the 1st down on the 2-yard run by Whalen. They've got a 1st and 10 just outside the 10-yard line. Hoffman in the slot on the left side. Nelson split into the right side. Fake to Murray, and Sheehan's going to be caught in the backfield. He may fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. He faked it to Murray into the line, and then I'm not sure where he wanted to go with the ball. Cease on the left side. Tied in Clancy right side. Sheehan is back to throw. He's under pressure, gets rid of it. Intercepted in the end zone by Patrick, and he's got a lot of room to run. He's aiming for the sidelines. McGill's going to get him out of bounds up at the 13-yard line. Big defensive play for Hancock Central, preventing Routt from scoring as they had the ball on the 2nd and 10 at the 10. Sheehan had to get rid of the ball in a hurry as he was under a lot of pressure, and the ball was not at all on target, and Patrick was wide open to get the interception.
Yeah, he was a good 10 yards behind his receiver. There must have been a mix-up on the signals because the ball was not even in the neighborhood.
They give the ball to Newell, to Patrick, and he's going to be caught. That's either Patrick or Pettit. We'll wait and see, but he got nothing as he came into the left side of the line, and it is Pettit.
Tom Lonigan met him right in the hole that was opened up there and stopped him cold.
The gain, well, they gave him a yard to the 14. It'll be a 2nd down and 9. Hancock Central from their 14-yard line. And a timeout is called. And let's take a quick break as they're out of the field. The coaches are. Let's return here in 30 seconds with 1:09 left in the first half. Back in half a minute. Hancock Central has a second down, 9 yards to go. The ball at their 14. They've got Patrick the flanker on the left side. The split in, Jackson to the right side. And the split backs behind, quarterback Bill Hunter. Hunter with a snap. He's going to give the ball to Patrick. Patrick comes through for a good gain across the 20, and he's out to about the 23-yard line. Pickup of around 9. Not quite enough for a first down. They brought Patrick. He was a flanker, but really lined up more as a wingback. And they brought him out of the wing and reversed it into the middle of the line. Now Routt calls another quick timeout. 55 seconds to go in the half, and Routt is calling the timeout in case they might get the ball one more time. We'll take another 30-second break. Still 14-0 Routt.
Hancock Central from Carthage has only one first down in the first half here, and that came on their second possession. Right here, they've got a good shot at another one because it's third and less than a yard to go.
Ball on their 23. 55 seconds remaining in the half. Split in right side. They've got 4 receivers wide, and Routt's going to get a penalty. Routt came across the line. In fact, the fans knew it and the players knew it before the officials dropped the flag. But it'll be encroachment against Routt, and it'll give Hancock the first down. 5-yard penalty. Routt players are saying they were drawn across. Offsides Routt, though, is the signal. And they'll move the ball out to the 28-yard line, and it'll be a first down and 10 for the Blue Boys. Rout's got to hang on for another 55 seconds, prevent Hancock from going over 70 yards in those 55 seconds, and the Rockets would have a 2-touchdown lead at halftime. That sounds good. Just hang on here. Split in Jackson to the right side. Wing back on the left side. Flanker to the right side. One setback. And Hunter is going to go back to pass. Hunter is under some pressure from Lonergan. He's going to have the ball batted down by McGill. Lonergan put the pressure on him. And then Hunter, trying to get rid of it, had Mike McGill at 6'4", batted away as soon as the ball left Hunter's hands. Stopped the clock with 49 seconds to go in the half. And it'll be a 2nd and 10. That Routt defense, just a thing to behold. We've watched them. This is the 9th time this year we've seen Routt, and I think their defense just gets tougher and tougher and tougher.
And they've done it all year long, and keeping in mind that most of those players are playing such good defense are also playing offense in that line. That line has just been awesome all season long. They've controlled about everybody they've played.
He's going to go out of the shotgun now on a 3rd and 10 and takes the snap on a draw, gives the ball to Newell, and Newell gets across the 30, but he'll be brought down up at the 33-yard line. He'll have a 5-yard gain. It's 4th down, 5 yards to go from their 33, and we have 33 seconds left in the half. And Hancock will be in no hurry to punt the ball away. In fact, they may not have to. Time may run out with 23 seconds left, and they may simply be able to run out the half.
I think they're going to have to punt it. The clock, 32 seconds on the clock when they set the ball down, so they'll have to punt it or take a 5-yard penalty.
Newell's back to do the punting. He's there with 9 seconds to go. He's standing at his 21-yard line. 6 seconds to go. 5. They do snap the ball. And with 2 seconds left, he gets rid of the punt. And there's no time showing as the ball hits, bounces. Nobody will grab it. Rob Cease was running up near it, but then got out of the way, and it's grabbed at the 34 of Routt. The punt goes down. It's a 33-yarder, and listen to the Routt fans. Way across on the other side of the field. That's over in the east side. We are high above the west side of the field, and the Routt fans roar their approval, as well they should, because Routt at halftime in this Class 1A state championship game has the lead. Routt 14, Carthage, Hancock Central, nothing.